Good morning. Good morning. It is currently 3:12 a.m. Sorry, having a little technical difficulties. I am on my way to the gym, and I think one of the most powerful things that I can do when I pray is to pray for the very simple things. You know, I know we need money, we need shelter, we need houses, we need bills to be paid. Trust me, I know that. My bills is high. But I think one of the most powerful things we can do, especially when talking to God, is to acknowledge the things that we take for granted. I always talk about my cousin that's on the breathing machine. And every time I see somebody come into an establishment, or I see them out and about and they're walking around one of those little breathing apparatuses with the oxygen things going through their nose, I keep thinking, how much of a hassle is it to have to walk around with this machine? I remember walking into this lady's house, and she must have had, I would say the house was about 3,000 square feet. And I was going in there for an appointment, and she must have had about 500 feet of oxygen cords running throughout the house. So literally, wherever she walked, she would be able to drag this cord with her that was hooked up to an oxygen tank. And I was sitting there and I was thinking, my God, what an inconvenience that is. And then I start thinking about people, my client this year, who his wife, subsequently, she had passed away. She had dementia and through the later on progressions, and I had met her. I had a chance to talk with her a couple times, and sweet lady, very, very talented. But she even started to forget her kids' names. She couldn't remember who her children were. She couldn't remember who her grandchildren were. And I can't help but think that the best way to pray is to pray and just say thank you for the things that we take for granted, like air, oxygen, being able to breathe, having our faculties, right? Being able to think, being able to control our motor skills. Or what about our eyesight? What about the ability to see, to hear, the use of our limbs? Right? We're always asking for the big things. We're always, God, take care of this, take care of that. But I guarantee if you walked into the doctor's office today and they say, hey, listen, you know, the diabetes is taking over. We got to take an arm. We got to amputate a leg. Right? Just ask yourself, how high on the priority list would those bills be? How high on the priority list would that faulty relationship be? And I'm talking about just being thankful for the things that we were given. I'm talking about the things we were naturally given that we take for granted. See, when you start being thankful for the little things, big things started happening. About a month ago, I started this thing, and it's kind of funny. It's real funny. I said I committed to finding a penny a day. And let me tell you something, it's not hard. If you go to a car wash, you can typically find pennies because most people don't consider the penny to be of any value. But if you get enough pennies, you can buy something. And if you grew up in a certain era, a penny would get you something. But I remember I'd find my penny each day, every day I'd find my penny. I think Monday I didn't find a penny, so on Tuesday I found two. And I'd be so thankful for this penny. I'd pick the penny up, I'd kiss it. I don't know where the penny done been at, but I'd kiss the penny, and because I wanted to show thanks for something so small as a penny. Something that somebody else has thrown on the ground at a car wash, I've put inside my son's piggy bank and took it to the bank and cashed it in, and sometimes it added up to $50, $60, $70. But I was so thankful for that penny that I remember the next day I found 10 pennies strewn all across the ground. The next day I found a dime. The next day I found a quarter. And then the next day I found $1. Stuck inside one of the weirdest places, inside of a workout machine. A folded up, crinkled dollar sitting inside of a workout machine. I have no idea. All in the name of being thankful for the little things. Because just like life and how it emulates itself, it's the little things that you do each and every day that add up. And it's the little things that you're thankful for that add up. So when you can start being thankful for what you already have, it opens up the door for you to receive even more.